What is going on, Guardians? It is Ebontis here. June 6th, Lady Efrideet has shown up in the tower. She finally moseyed her way in after the weekly reset. But as always, she's got some good stuff in the armor category, some 98 to 100% rolls. So if you need that tier 12, definitely a good place to try and get your stuff. For the marks, it looks like, and I checked all three of them, for the Warlock, the Titan, and the Hunter, the Intellect Discipline one is going to be 100%, so it's 25 and 25. So if you don't have one at this level of stats, definitely pick this one up. The Discipline Strength is not quite as high. It's going to be more of that, like 96, 98%. When you get over to the Helms, you're looking at Intellect Discipline being about 98% and Discipline Strength being about 99%. It is a max of 46, so the fact we're 45 here, we're one low, but it looks like we do have a good perk roll here because we've got Ashes to Assets and also Infusion, so pretty solid choice there. And then on the other one, we've got Game Bonus Super Energy from Special Weapons, which doesn't do you much good, but you've got Angel of Mercy in case you need to revive some others. That one's always a good one to have for different modes besides your standard 6v6. In Invigoration, again, melee energy on orb pickup. So personally, I'm a fan of the Intellect and Discipline roll plus the stats. Pretty reasonable bonuses there. And I know you guys are waiting for it, so let's get over to the weapons. First, we've got the Branded Lord. Now, this one isn't quite as good as Saladin's Vigil. It is a quicker firing, lower impact one. Lighting's always weird due to, I think it's a combination of the sun and her fire, but always just depends on where I stand and what the lighting's going to look like. We've got Rangefinder, which is going to make that grouping travel a little bit quicker through the air. Then between here, you've got Enhanced Battery for magazine size, which for PvP usually isn't that big of a deal. If you're going into PvE with this one, maybe. Lightweight is probably what I would go with, though, for PvP, and then you can pair that one up with Perfect Balance, or go all the way with Braced Frame. Now, you do lose one in the magazine with that, but you've got a huge boost to stability, which is going to tighten up that grouping from the Fusion Rifle. So if you do hit, you're likely to hit more of them because the spread is going to be much smaller. Outside of that, you've got some pretty similar compensators and chokes over here, so nothing too crazy. So I would go Braced Frame, Lightweight, and Rangefinder. I probably wouldn't even worry about unflinching, honestly. I think Rangefinder is going to serve you guys better. And then last but not least, the God Roll of the Iron Banner, the Distant Star. So, Distant Star has a medium rate of fire scout rifle, pretty solid, just depends on the perks you get. But we've got Hidden Hand, so you've got a boost to those headshots, that target acquisition. You've got your choice between Full Auto, which is always a good thing on these medium scout rifles, kind of get that firing a little bit quicker. Or High Caliber Rounds, which, you know, if you want to stagger somebody, you get that option. Then finally, we've got Perfect Balance, which is, hey, some stability, or you can go Handlaid Stock for even more, giving them a range on a scout rifle, which usually is not an issue. Now, if you feel like you're getting some range drop-off, maybe you're shooting halfway across a giant map, like Skyshock or something, probably wouldn't try that one with this one. If you want the stability to stay there, you can maybe run Perfect Balance on a map like that. But most of them, you can run Handlaid Stock, and that stability is probably like 80, 85, somewhere in that high range. For your scopes, I would leave it on the iron red dot, just probably going to serve you the best, because over here you drop off range and stability for reload speed, which doesn't serve you much benefit, and then adding range and dropping stability with the range scope. So not really a big benefit on those two, personally. I would probably stick with the red dot sight, go with Handlaid Stock, Full Auto, just to see how that one goes, and then Hidden Hand. So pretty solid, almost God Roll on this one. I don't know if you can go much better for PvP, because Full Auto is going to make it faster, stability is going to be crazy, and those headshots are going to be coming frequently and all the time. So as always, Lady Efrideet does come with some pretty good stuff. You got those tier 12 rolls. You got some pretty good rolls here on the Fusion Rifle. Not the best, but I'd say it's pretty reasonable. But definitely pick up this Scout Rifle. It's going to be a great PvP roll for you. And then, of course, the good old bounties if you need to get those. We've got the Iron Marathon. Get those match completions. Iron Light. Get those ability kills. Iron Arsenal. Weapon kills. And then, of course, Iron Support is just your support. So assists, avenges, and allies defended. All of those will get you those bounties. You get 2 pieces of armor and 2 weapons that are going to be max level, whatever your max level is. So always a good way to level up if you need those outside of all the drops that you're going to get. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It was short and sweet, but just wanted to cover this stuff for you guys. The armor across all the classes are going to be fairly similar. The class items for that Intellect Discipline is 100% all of them, so pick that up if you don't have it. Otherwise, get that Scout Rifle, and I think you're going to be pretty happy. Thank you guys for tuning in. Drop that like below if you enjoyed it. Leave any comments if you have any questions about any of these rolls, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. Otherwise, subscribe, hit that alert bell, and you guys will know when that next video is coming. Have a good one. Talk to you soon.